in 2 days. So I went to the GE, I bought a Dragon Harpoon, so we're pretty much set for that. We did the mining, we did the woodcutting, and now we got to do probably thieving and cooking next. Maybe fletching. Thieving is kind of like, I mean, low level everything's kind of boring, but I'm interested to see where it takes me. What do you do for thieving? You just steal shit. That's literally all you do. Apparently, one of the best money-making ways if you were high-level thieving is literally stealing from elves. So, like, if that's not enticing, I don't know what is. There's 3 mid. Mr. No Sleep? I have no idea who that is. It's actually not a bad back, because I get tier and I get boots. That's not too bad. Although I kind of need Dark Seal every game. Ideally, the best start for TF is like boots, ring... Sorry, boots, tier, and D-Seal. If you can ever get that trio on your first back, that shit is like golden. You're set. Infinite mana, early game stacking, and Predator boots. And move speed. It's way too good. Nah, I'm not doing Street Fighter tonight. I played a bit of it today. Maybe tomorrow. And then maybe the next day as well. But, not tonight, no. We leave for Toronto soon. So we have a bunch of stuff to get done before we gotta go. We're gonna be going to Fan Expo in Toronto. The big convention. It's like Comic-Con, but it's not Comic-Con. Guar concert in Toronto? Probably not, no. I don't think I've been to a concert in, like, years, man. The last one I went to was, like, Cannibal Corpse, Immolation, Napalm Death. It was a bunch of, like, death metal bands. But I'm not a fan of going to live music. I love music, but I think conventions are a little bit more up my alley. I'll probably be going the Saturday, Sunday, maybe? Not going to be able to Friday. I mean, I was just at the Montreal fucking anime convention, and I was at Comic-Con, and I met people, there was a group of guys standing in the cosplay hall for, like, the anime convention, and they were looking at, one of them came over, he looked at me, he's like, "Are you Tobias Fate?" I'm like, no, 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 who? He says, "The streamer, Tobias Fate." I'm like, "No, not me." He's like, "Oh my god, are you cosplaying him?" I said, "No." He said, "Oh, okay." He's like, "You look a lot like him, and that's not, like, disrespectful or anything." I'm like, all right. Now, we took pictures after. They knew it was me. It was pretty cool. I was kind of gross, man. I'm not gonna lie. I need to, like, take care of my public image. I look like a fucking wildebeest. I just don't have drip. I don't care about swag or style. I just don't have that stuff, you know? I shop at Walmart for clothing, bro. I wear winter beanies in the summer. Like, the anime convention was actually, it was unironically not that bad. I thought it would be a bunch of, like, sweaty weebs, which, to be fair, you know, there were some for sure, but it really wasn't that bad. But then again, most of the time that was spent there for me was spent in the gaming hall, and I was just playing Street Fighter, which was pretty cool. Because I didn't tour the anime stuff. I didn't go see, like, anime voice actors or, like any of that shit. None of that stuff was for me. Just played Street Fighter. Oh, he had Zonia's. That's so unlucky. But you know why he had Zonia's so early? It's because he has 4 assists, or like 3. It sucks. I just went, yeah, I literally went straight for Street Fighter 6. I don't care about anime. Most of what I did at the convention was walking around with Ivana for her cosplay stuff. I went to the Street Fighter area, so like the gaming hall, and I played old school RuneScape on the floor. That's what I did. I was a busy man. Is it really underwhelming at Fan Expo? For gaming? Well, I feel like the anime conventions are very much like... like, holy shit, the fighting game stuff? Like, yeah, they had a lot of fighting game stuff, for sure. Last set, thank you, man. What exactly is Fan Expo, then? Is it like a showcase for a bunch of companies as well? No, I didn't smell that bad. Go check my Twitter, you'll see what she cosplayed as. Fan Expo panels are way better than any anime conventions. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They also have a lot more guests. But the artist alleys are pretty interesting. I know they've had a... Because, again, I recently went to Comic-Con, and Artist Alley at Comic-Con was so much better than at the anime convention. Like, holy shit, it was what you'd expect from a bunch of people who like anime a lot at, like, the Artist Alley. You know, some of it's legit. Other stuff is just, like, super lewd, super cringe. You know, whatever. It's subjective, but, like, dude. It's like turbo degeneracy. Yeah. I mean, you can meet a lot of cool artists, man. A lot of good people out there who do fucking amazing work that, like, you don't know of until you see them. It's kind of in general for art. It's like you don't know of it until it just pops up somewhere. Yeah, I would say so. I would say the convention is pretty good, man. Like, anything you could go to that you're kind of into, I would say it's worth the experience, yeah. Most of it is, like, you meet people, like, you meet celebrities, or, like, people who've done voice acting or any of that shit. There's a big, like, sales hall where you could buy a bunch of stuff, or you can go cosplay and just hang out. So depending on what you're really into, like, they've got a bunch of different things. I don't find myself buying anything at these conventions. The last one I went to, I spent maybe $50 on art prints. Like, I found an artist who drew a bunch of, like, Star Wars things, and I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. So, you know, $50, something like that, but, nah. Chris Sabat at an anime expo. I have no idea who that is. You know, I mean, the voice of Vegeta. Oh, Vegeta. I went to, so I met a few celebrities recently, or air quotes celebrities. I'm just going to say actors, whatever, from movies I liked. I think that was the most expensive thing, come to think of it. Me and Ivana met Sean Astin, the guy who plays Sam in Lord of the Rings. We got a picture with him. He signed something for Ivana. And then I met Michael Biehn and Lance Henriksen from Aliens. And other movies, of course, but my favorite being Aliens. And that was cool. Michael Biehn and, like, man, they're getting old. Dropped off some Prime. Thank you, brother. Thanks, man. Sean Astin was cool. Yeah, he was very nice. I mean, they're all very nice. I mean, you get to sit down, meet fans, and make a fuck ton of money. Like, it doesn't get better than that. And you get to travel to different cities and eat different food and hang out in different places. Like, sounds pretty good to me, man. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know if she still travels too often, man. I haven't heard of her going anywhere. I actually want to, There's a horror convention, I believe, in Texas, and I wanted to go because they have, like, 8 of the Aliens actors all in one place. I mean, if you've been to the same conventions, I don't know, I don't think it gets old, but you get to travel the world and meet people. It was a horror convention, not a horror convention. Like, scary movies. I'm gonna go meet, Fred Tatascore. That's who I want to meet, man. I figured, like, you know, there's events coming around me, like the Fan Expo, the anime convention, the Comic-Con, and all this shit. And until recently, I haven't really looked at, like, meeting any of these people. And so I checked on one of the lists, and it's like, the very last person coming to Fan Expo is Fred Tatascore. And if you know Fred Tatascore, that guy voices a lot of badass shit. So for me, it's going to be, I'm going to get him to sign a Bane and Injustice Bane, and he's gonna sign me Sentinel Graves. Because he does voice Sentinel Graves. He's done a bunch of other shit, though, but that's just, like, the stuff that I like of his. Yep, Fred Tatascore did do Sentinel Graves. You know who I want to track down? Not as like a creeper, you know, weirdo stalker fan. The one person I want to meet... Actually, not the one person. I want to meet a bunch of them. I want to meet the Warhammer voice actors. The Dwarf Lords of Total War. I want to meet those guys so bad. I know they don't really have any affiliation to it, but, like... I would love signatures from those guys. Like, yeah, give me a Thorgrim, give me a fucking Ungrim, give me fucking, like, Thoric Ironbrow. Like, holy shit, those are some, like, gnarly voices. And they're all older people from the UK. So good luck. WoW and Mass Effect? Yeah, he's been in those. I mean, I'd like to meet Matt Mercer. Gangplank, right? Like, holy shit. I'd love to meet Matt Mercer, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. That'd be cool as fuck. I know him. I'll let him know. Okay, sounds good. You know, I didn't meet... I think his name is... Michael Connell or something. I have a signature of his. He actually was at a convention, and he signed some MKX Kano stuff. I do own a signature. I never met the guy, though. But he did, all the previous Kano stuff before, what's-his-name came in. Yep. I'll show you a picture of it, actually. It's pretty cool. Vic Mignonia? Isn't that his name? Vic Mignonia? Yeah, it's funny you'd say that about T1. My brother got a signature from Tyler 1, and it was him and T1 posing in a picture, and my mom framed it, and he kept it above his bed like Jesus. It's like he'd look at it every morning and be like, ah, yes, Tyler 1. Yeah, it's funny. Let me try and get the, I'll show you the Kano picture. Yeah, it was this one. What was his name? Who's the dude who voices MKX Kano? What's that guy's name? I'm sure someone knows, because I don't. It was, it's this one. There you go. I didn't know the dude made the Michael McConaughey, something like that. Yeah, that was pretty dope, man. I found that. I'm like, holy shit. He's an older guy. A lot of the people who voice act are kind of old. The guy who voice acts TF, I don't think he does a lot of work. I don't even think he came back for Legends of Runeterra. I think that might be a different person, but I could be wrong. You know, I think he actually did come back for LOR. I mean, I'd like to meet the guy, too. Yeah, I'd love to meet all the voice actors for characters I love. TF, Graves, Gangplank, Pike. Yo, bring me the Big Mama. Bring me fucking Warhammer Total War. Dude, you know who I want to meet is Brian Blessed. That'd be awesome. Dude, that Night Harvester is, like, cracked as fuck. Gold card ran out. We'll see, the guy who voices Jin also voices Iruka Sensei and... What's his name? Because, you know what? He might have been at that anime convention. Because unless you know the names of these voice actors, you would never know which one, like, who is who, without a name to it. You would never know. So, like, you could look at a convention panel of, like, everyone who's there, and just not know what they voice. They could have voiced someone you like. And yeah, the Kennen lane's a little oppressive, but that's just because you're TF. Everything's oppressive when you're TF. Twisted Fate kind of just auto-loses every lane. It's a character that's, like, way too honest. Way too much, He's just got, like... He's just not an aggressive character, period. Not designed to be. Well, it's not really... It's not that you need to play a fair game, it's that you need to, minimize the bullshit around you. Twisted Fate's good at, like, suppressing bullshit in this game. He's got the gold card, he's got the fucking wave clear that's safe, he has the global, like, teleport. It's not that he can fight people who are, like, overtuned, it's that he can neutralize them. He can kind of slow them down and, like, not feed them. He's good at existing around other characters, basically. He's not good at taking them on, he's good at existing around them. Like, you technically don't need to interact. You don't need to interact with laners to beat them. Because you don't beat them, you beat their team. Or in team fights, if there's, like, a really, hyper ADHD, Zoomer character who's running around extremely fed, well, all you're going to do is gold card the shit out of them. That's it, right? You just neutralize carries. You neutralize problems. And Night Harvester is cracked. Oops. If he died, I think we just won the game. Yeah, if he died, we won the game. Damn. I didn't put any ads, you dumb fuck. I don't run ads. I don't even have any... I literally have only chat open and nothing else. I think that was the W, but now I think it's kind of rough. Twitch runs ads regardless of what I do, yeah. Like, you'll watch, and it's shit ads at that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not supporting ads. I think they blow cock. They're horrible. Especially because they're very inconvenient. It's like, okay, when would you like your ads? Well, in the middle of the team fight, of course. Like, the fuck? Well, that's way worth. And now it's not. Oh, we should win this still. Oh yeah, I think it's game over. Nice. Like, I was watching Snake Eyes earlier tonight when I was fishing off stream, and he spends 30 minutes labbing, and the second he gets in a game, 5 minutes of ads show up, and I kid you not, like, it is just so inconvenient, and it's not even him. It's not any of these people running ads. It's literally just Twitch running the most disgusting, pointless ads at the worst times. It's weird, man. Well, I can trigger ads, but, like, Twitch makes it so you're forced to watch ads. I haven't ran ads in, like, a year, bro.